Hello again, everybody. My name is Zane, and welcome back to episode 14 or 13. I need to start keeping track of these episodes of the Terraria Melee Revenge Death Mode Calamity playthrough. In the last episode, we did... What did we do? We did Moonlord. And that was pretty easy. It was a really easy fight. We did Moonlord and the pillars and, you know, all that stuff. In this episode, I don't want to go to the next boss because we've been doing bosses really quickly. What I plan on doing is going back and killing all of the previous bosses that we've missed, and get some upgrades to our weapons for post Moonlord. Off camera, I did a little bit. I got a miracle fruit, which will give us more max health again. And I did a blood moon with a Zerg potion, battle potion, and a water candle, and got 127 tier 5 loot bags. This is a little absurd. I don't think this many is necessary, but we're gonna see all what we get out of these. I don't know what these can drop, but let's just start opening them. What is this? I get luminite bars. There's a bunch of like Moonlord stuff. It looks like all the same stuff, nothing really new. If we can get an influx waiver, that would be cool. This is gonna take a minute. So that's quite a bit of stuff. What I'm gonna do is magnet and start selling some of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff is not going to be necessary. Let me come over here, talk to you guys. We'll keep this. We'll keep the fragments. We don't need the celestial citadels. We already have one, and they're not consumable. Laser drill. Is this better than my pickaxe? I actually don't even. I don't even remember that being in the game. I'm just gonna sell everything. None of this stuff is useful to us. We didn't get like a cosmic car key or anything. We'll keep the luminite as well. Alrighty, that is quite a bit of stuff. We also got a lot of money. During the blood moon, I literally got 100 platinum because of how many enemies were spawning. It was pretty insane. So the first upgrade I would like to do, oh, and by the way, I know my map is full revealed, and I didn't mean to do that. What I was trying to do was find a planet in the sky, and I couldn't find it, so I wasn't sure if I was just missing it. And it turns out one didn't end up spawning, which is weird because it actually has a material that I'm pretty sure you need, like exotic cluster or something. This is from like the Sky Island, but maybe they updated it. Yeah, looks like it's craftable now. So I also did some more Moonlords. Anyway, the first thing I want to do is get solar armor. Now that should be pretty straightforward. Solar flare armor, and we're gonna grab. We're actually not gonna grab wings because we can make the what you call it, the Seraph tracers, and that's gonna be our wings. So we're also gonna upgrade the ham axe and our pickaxe. Solar flare armor puts our defense from 190 to 201. Toss that in there. Toss these two in here. We're also gonna go to make this stellar striker. This is an upgrade to the Comet Quasher. It's a true melee weapon, but it's one of the better true melee weapons. This can be used all throughout this the rest of the playthrough. I'm gonna use it on a lot of these bosses that we missed, and we will get rid of the daybreak. I don't use the daybreak that often, even when it's good. Let me see if there's anything else I can make. I don't believe... Actually, you know what we can do? Not yet, but after we do some bosses, we can do that. So yeah, I think that's good for upgrades. Good on upgrades for now. Oh, the Seraph tracers. That's what I wanted to do. Let's put the angel treads in here. And then we should be able to make tracers. What are we missing? Life alloy, 5 of those, and core calamity. So life alloy. We're missing cryo bars, and I don't believe we actually have any cryonic ore. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go down and get some of those, but let's make the cores of calamity now. We needed 5. Three, so we'll make 3. We're gonna take our angel treads back, and we will go ahead and go get some of that later. What I'm gonna do first is these old bosses. So deer crops we're gonna have to skip because I don't have any flinx fur, and I went down to go farm for some and I could not get it. So what I'm gonna do is the deviant. which is very cheap to make. We need a chum bucket. How do we get a chum bucket? Do we have chum bucket? It drops from... I don't know where you even find these enemies. I guess we'll skip those. We'll do the aquatic scourge. I don't know if we can get a moon or a acid rain, but we're gonna try. So I couldn't end up getting a acid rain to start, and I can't make the caustic tier until I do an acid rain, because you need drops from the acid rain. So what I decided to do is grab myself my charred idol and come back to the brimstone crag and try to do the brimstone elemental again, since we failed it last time, and since we're doing old bosses, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna quickly clear this. I'm not gonna clear an arena, I'm just gonna clear this one, just and like a little bit up here, just so I have a little bit more space. That's probably fine. Like I said, I don't want too much. Let's summon her up. Of course, we get a blood moon. We're gonna use this weapon because it's probably gonna do most DPS. The Great Sword of Judgment. Now she starts doing the projectiles. Come down here. Throw more of these. The Stellar Striker would probably do a lot, but I don't want to get close. We'll try it, actually. It's actually not going to do that much because the... Oopsies. I didn't use my rage. My adrenaline. It's because the lunar flares are getting stuck on the ceiling instead of actually going to the boss. What it typically does is... Yeah, here you go. You can see the lunar flares. This thing is a really good weapon. It's actually, like... It's viable all the way through, like, Poltergeist. These are a lot of enemies here. Let me kill these guys real quick. I'm gonna need these guys to eventually do Providence anyway, so I might look at the Unholy Core as well in here. Or Unholy Essence. Alright. Well, there's the Brimstone Elemental. Drops nothing of use. Through melee. It's a spear. That's kind of cool. Contains a small amount of brimstone. Oh, it's a little relic. Nah, I like my fish on one. Let's deposit that, get rid of the blood moon. I've already done enough blood moon when I was farming for the loot bags. Next boss, aquatic scourge, we're not doing. Betsy, I don't really feel like doing Old One's army. Empress of Light, that is doable. So let's try to do Empress of Light and see how that goes. Here we go, we found the summoner. So let's give the Empress of Light a go. This fight should be pretty easy. We're pretty far along past this boss. I'm gonna primarily use this Briny Baron just because of the homing. It's so good, the homing on it. It's honestly just insanely powerful, the amount of homing it has. Pop Rage, do tons of damage, 80% already. Let's compare DPS. We're doing like 3k when she's not doing this. Let's try this maybe. See how this does. 4k almost when it's actually hitting her, but it's kind of hard to hit her because she's moving so much. I envy people who can do this fight during the day, do the daytime fight for the Terra Prism. I cannot do it. I suck at dodging this boss. Like this phase I understand. It's these like projectiles here and these ones here I always get hit by. These are fine because you kind of just fly up. Even these are fine. It's when like she does like the big like chakram of projectiles. We're not really taking damage. This is honestly fun. Honestly, I think this would be pretty good. The Entrophic Claymore. This is doing pretty well. The Stellar Striker would probably be good, but the chance of me hitting her true melee is probably pretty slim because how far she stays away from you. Try Terrarian, actually. What'd she give up? She just gave up, stood still. Oh my god, our inventory's full. Open that. Get Empress Wings. Mine are better. Stellar Tune. Cool. Night Glow. I don't even have mana to use in it. Soaring in Sigma. It doesn't actually give you infinite flight time in Calamity, so not really worth using. Toss all you in here. Toss you in there. And then next is Ravager. What do we need for that? Death Whistle. We don't actually have... Do we? We don't. I'm gonna have to make a trip over to the Jungle Temple real quick then. Alright, with those lizard bricks, we can make that Death Whistle. Death Whistle, here we go. Is he... No, he's not a daytime or nighttime thing, so we're gonna use nighttime and daytime, and I guarantee you this greatsword is gonna shred him. This is one of my least favorite bosses in the game. This is why I normally skip it. Not because it's difficult, because I hate the Scream. The Scream actually just... I despise the Scream. And the boss is actually pretty difficult as well for when you're supposed to fight him, which is just after Fistron. As you can see, I'm almost dying now, and I'm, you know, post Moonlord gear. But no, I don't do this boss normally because I absolutely despise the Scream. It's so obnoxious. It's honestly just so bad. It's so horrible. I'm dying to the boss, and I'm post Moonlord. This boss sucks. Guys, if you're doing your own Calamity playthrough, don't do this boss. Just skip him. Wait till you're like so late in the game that you can one-shot him. Like, don't even bother. I don't think you need anything from this boss. I don't think he drops anything that is good. Nothing that you need to progress. What's this? Ultimate Cleaver. How is that true melee damage? It launches homing sparks. How is this true melee? It actually might not be a bad weapon. Oh, I get cryo bars. Oh, this thing's good. Maybe do it for this. Yeah, but don't do the boss, please. Just wait till after Moonlord, like I did. Trust me, it will save you so much headache from the Scream alone. What I'm gonna do now is run over to the ocean real quick so I can grab more loot bags from that guy. So I can buy some loot bags from like the Ravager loot bags. So I can get some cryo bars, because I forgot that you can buy that thing, or that you can that the boss drops that thing. Sorry, I'm fumbling over my words. Ravager. Let's just buy 9 of them. We don't need anything here. Let's sell all this other stuff. I don't think any of this is actually... The flesh totem will keep. What is that? Oh, it's wings. We're here just for these, the fleshy geodes, just so we can get cryo bars, so I can make my Seraph Tracers now. Put these in here. Make the life alloys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can make our Seraph Tracers. We're gonna... They actually take over the wings, and I love the look of these wings. Without dye. I don't like actually how they look with the dye. Yeah, these look cool. Now they don't have much flight time, but they have crazy vertical mobility, so it's almost like you get the same flight distance. Plus with the potions I have, whenever you get a true melee strike, you get increased flight duration, and you can pretty much make it infinite if you're fighting the right boss. So the last boss I want to do in this episode, maybe not the last thing I want to do in this episode, but the last boss is Astrum Deus. Now this boss is not actually too far out of our like out of our zone. This would actually be the boss we would be doing right now if we didn't do Moonlord, because it's just barely pre-Moonlord. So what we need is the Titan Heart, which I know I have one more of, and also deposit my 10 platinum. That's one thing I actually don't like about the operator, is that the loot bags are expensive enough, but they pretty much make back the money, especially if you sell the weapons like I should have. They pretty much make back the money that you spend on loot bags, so you can just get free loot infinitely. This boss is actually a little tough, so let's see how this goes. I do need to do this because I do want astral bars. Oh, I didn't know that. I do want astral bars so I can make a true biome blade. No, I didn't dodge. I didn't ride Discord. I had 2 seconds on my potion. Guys, that boss fight's crazy. I don't remember fighting that boss. I know I did it because my whole checklist was complete in my last playthrough. But I don't remember fighting that. Did I have to kill both, or did this guy drop a bag? No, I have to kill both. I'm assuming I have to kill both before I can mine this, right? Yeah. Let's give that another shot. I think we can do it if we try hard enough. Maybe this would be good, because you don't have to attack the tail like I thought. Wow. Okay. And 5 Galactia singularities, which is just the fragments. And now we should be able to hear this Arc of the Elements. This thing is so cool. I love the all of the arc like weapons, as well as all the biome blades. I forgot this thing can't get size modifier. Let's toss back the claymore. This is gonna replace, like, this is gonna go up in slots. Yeah, let's try that boss fight one more time with this new weapon, and then we'll call it there for the episode. I'll probably speed up the first 2 boss fights so you don't have to watch me die over and over again. So I'm thinking this will do a lot of damage to the worms because of this part here where it throws out the sword, plus these home. Maybe I should have started the, maybe I should reset the timer for the night. Plus we can parry, and this will probably do a lot of damage. Watch, if we do this and do this, yeah, 20k every time I do that. And all I gotta do is just wait for my parry to come off cooldown. So if I do this, 16,000. 15,000. Yeah, the parry into wait, all you gotta do for that is just parry and then hold up and then right click again, and it will do the that like scissors type attack. I'm gonna try to hold off on my adrenaline until my parry comes back. As you can see, 60,000 DPS with the parry plus the parry plus the alternate attack, the right click plus up. There we go, 20k DPS. We'll wait for my parry to come back and we will pop rage. I messed it up. I didn't actually, I forgot to hold up while I right clicked after the parry. There we go, 40k DPS. When you hit it the whole worm like in a straight line like that, it's where it really shines. So we defeated one. There we go, 20k DPS again. Potion and 20. Hopefully we can hold off. We really just have to try not to get hit. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but especially with this boss, because if we get hit and even survive with low health, the like the astral infection thing will finish us off. It's gonna be close if we get this. Potion and how long? 7? We're gonna have to parry the next like thing that's gonna hit us. Potion 2, 1. I got stuck. There we go. The Arc of the Elements really carried that fight. This weapon is so cool, honestly. These little stars as well that it shoots home. So it's like a really good weapon. This weapon's so cool. And just does tons of damage. We got a summon and a rogue weapon. This thing's cool at homes. This would be good for taking damage or inflicting troop. Nah, I don't care about this. What we care about is the Stardust. Or this here. Am I burning standing on that? I am. Thank you, or excavator, or vein miner, whatever. Pretty much just like a meteorite. So let's break all of it. Or at least all of that we can. If we ever run out, there is more underground. There's like ore that spawns. Like, what is this? Those are vines. Those are not ore. I'm a bit stupid sometimes. Anyway, to end the episode, let's get a new weapon. Another one. That weapon being the True Biome Blade. Let's make some astral bars. Max stack 80, and none of this stuff is worth making. Astral pickaxe, it's a little bit worse than that. Magic staff, astral blade, those aren't worth it. What is worth it, however, is the Devastation. Oh, it's an upgrade to the Claymore. We're gonna try it out because I'm sure it's cool. I mean, yeah, that's sick. We'll get a good reforge on that. We want the true biome blade. What am I missing for the true biome blade? Core Calamity. So we need 1 core Calamity and 3 life alloys. So 1 core of Calamity, 3 life alloys. And with that, we can make the true biome blade. This thing is cool. Let's get rid of the... I like all my weapons. I like them all. Briny Baron, I know, it carried us a lot, and we'll get rid of the Solar Eruption. It carried us a lot, but I think it's time to put it down. It did good though in this playthrough. Legendary on that, and now this should be able to get legendary as well. Let's give them both these new weapons a quick test run on some twins, because that's my boss of choice. Just kidding, we're gonna do it on Plantera. All right, here we are in the Plantera arena to decimate our test subject. I was feeling this thing's not going to be very good. Yeah, I mean, it's a little underwhelming. Oh, there we go. With the actual meteors from the sky hitting, it's doing around 7,000 DPS. Let's try this. This is insane. This is so cool. It's like Galaxia. I mean, it does go into Galaxia. Did she just get stunned? Let's try the other one. I'm confused as this one. This is good for wave clear, maybe? I should have read this before I did it. Let's just finish her off. Oh, she's gonna finish me off if I'm not careful. I'm confused. Lashes out Fear of Chain Blade. Striking enemy at the tip of the blade grants you a critical strike. I mean, it seems okay. That is going to be it for this episode. If you guys did enjoy, please be sure to leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, guys? Peace.